Howdy y'all, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are still in pursuit of our 9 legendary red deer. However, I would like to think we've made some really good progress, seeing as last time we killed 3 gigantic level 8s, 8 mythicals. We haven't gotten that lucky, and I think it was at the very beginning of our grind that we got that lucky, and that's been a long time now. So I think we should continue where we left off. We're going to remind ourselves to take it easy and be a little more respectful of the zones. Try a little harder to keep our zones intact. And with that being said, we are going to start off here and work our way down. Now, I also want this episode to be a little bit of a speed run. Run and gun, run and gun, run and gun, the best that we possibly can. That way we can fit in as many red deer in this session as possible. So if I move a little fast for you, I apologize, but I'm going to try this out and see if this works better for my format. This zone is a little bit of an awkward walk because I don't want to scare them off, but I want to be in a position where I can see them better without just running right up on them. The 5 from last time has returned. I'm going to look at him a little closer here in just a moment, but I want to see what's right below us here. So from what it looks like, this zone is a total bust now, from what it looks like, because there's no men, there's just a bunch of women. Not that there's anything wrong with women, they're just not nearly as valuable. If you take that out of context, you're a fucking loser. I think there's only one decision to make here, and that's go after the male across the river. Yeah, baby. Do I want to take a female from here? I think I do. I absolutely shot her in the neck, though. That was not a healthy shot. Well, we took 2 deer. That's as good as we're gonna get right now until we make our way to the bigger herd or across the bridge over here to see what's on the other side, if there's anything still on the other side. This harvest is gonna be a really, really fast one because obviously she's not gonna have a rating because she's a female. Yeah, I shot her in the lower neck. My intention was to come here, but I jerked my fucking crosshair up at the very last second and let a bullet fly, so this is the consequences of our actions. 0 from 190 yards. Thanks for your sacrifice. Now, per usual, we're going to take a look at the ducks here, just to make sure that there's not anything particularly interesting over here. And there's not, so I think we're going to leave them alone this time. Turkey. It's 9:30 in the morning. I didn't know turkey came out here. Okay. Come on, bitch, where you at? I know you're here somewhere. There you go. Gotcha. First shot. Alright, he's already dead. I know he's already dead. So from here, I'm going to run across the lake really quick and go look at this deer, and then we're going to go pick up that turkey and head our way that way. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. 138.46. That is just despicable. We have seen 5s cross the 150 threshold. We've seen 5s as big as 155. So that's why 138.46 is so disappointing. I have high standards for the males that I gun down. I do. I have always talked about that. 138.46 might be average for a 5, but I mean, every time, it is simply disappointing because I've seen what they can do. Okay, so it looks like I barely tickled the heart, barely caught the right side of it and the underside of that lung. Turns out he was like 205 yards away, so I should have aimed a little higher and a little more to my right. And it would have not struck just the right of his heart, but it would have struck the heart itself. Maybe it still would have made its way into the bottom of the lung. But this was lucky. This was very lucky. I mean, looking at it now, I mean, it did its job. It did what it was supposed to, but still, that could have been really bad. Nonetheless, money in our pocket towards a bigger goal. 138.46 from 205 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, now let's go up here and get our turkey. Now, the thing is, it's after 9:30. I think we've got about 20 minutes to do what we need to do with this river on the other side here. At this point, we have 2 options. We can go back and go across the bridge and hope the red deer will be there, or we can go over here and look at the red deer that I know for a fact are there. That's, I think, the better option. I'm absolutely not going to spend as much time on this turkey as I normally would. 4.17 from 110 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice. I almost, like, what is my problem here? I seem to do this with just about every flying bird that I've shot so far. For the last couple episodes, at least. I shoot over it. I guess I overcompensate too much because they're flying. Even though this should not have constituted as a shot because it didn't penetrate flesh at all, I'm still willing to take it at this point. 4.17 from 110. Thanks for your sacrifice, partner. There's also goats across the river here. I can see them, but we don't have enough time to sit and debate on whether or not they're worthy to me. This herd gets bigger and bigger every time I come over here. Okay, that's a 7, 4, There's a 5. Oh my god, there's so many stags. There's so many stags over here that I can't hardly keep count of them. I have to get closer just to be able to ping them. Okay, so from what I can tell, there is 1 level 7 there, 2 level 4s, and then the rest are 5s and 6s. My god, he is just simply big, and I wish he would stop moving. Obviously, we know what we're going to take here, but for reference, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 right there, and 5 back there. There's 6, there's 7, 8, there's 9. There are 9 stags here, and one of them is worth taking, technically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get closer, and I'm going to take him out. Oh, he's going to die. He's going to die. That's perfect. I double-lunged him for sure. Let me see what else I can do here. Oh, okay, cool. I watched him die. I watched him die. That was really quick. I'm pretty satisfied with that, because I don't want to take too much from this zone and potentially ruin it, because it's a humongous zone. It's a very populated zone. But we were able to take 2 big stags from that, so I'm happy. Alright, this is our level 7. I know I hit him good, bitch. You know it. You goddamn know it. It's it's a little high. It's almost too high, but I'm so willing to take that. That is an incredible shot. And, bitch, he was quartered to me just the slightest bit, too. He wasn't completely broadside. Man, and he scored over 200. Let's fucking go. Man, God really said, on the 6th day, let there be red deer. And on the 7th day, he rested. And then on the 8th, he gave Xander a gun. If it's been, like, just the tiniest bit lower, like right in here, man, this is perfect. This is art right here. 204.48 as well. It's not that much higher above 200, but I will absolutely take it. A 7 that goes over 200 is a fucking masterclass in 7s in my book. Alright, enough shooting the shit here. 204.48 from 206 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, King. Let's come over here and take a look at your younger brother. This one's not nearly as big, but I'm comfortable with that because he was on the trot thinking he could get away, and bitch, he didn't, so... Oh, this was cool. So this was very obviously not as high as I wanted it to be. This is the shot that I got off. So he was at an angle, a very weird angle. He was kind of quartered away and angled upwards. I knew that it was a heart shot to some degree, but I didn't think it'd be that spot on. 163.87 for a 6 fucking blows. I've seen more impressive level 5s. Not to mention we have seen level 6s cross the 180 threshold, which is humongous for a level 6. 163.87, very sad, from 230 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it should be after 10 o'clock. Yes. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our deer and leave. What we will do is we'll come back here and we're going to go across the bridge. Oh, the rabbits are out. So there's some little bunny rabbits out. They're not very big, it looks like, but I want that one, at least. It's not going to hurt anybody. I made sure we had plenty of time. Alright, let's take a look here, see what we got. 2.32. That's really close to diamond. And I shot him in the face. There's no bunny to be had after a shot like that. How are you going to taxidermize a rabbit, and it's just the rabbit from the neck down at that point? He's a cutie. I like this pose, actually. He's a very sweet-looking thing. So we have 2 diamond European rabbits already, so we're not going to stay glued to the screen for much longer. 2.32, which is a whole 0.1 away from a diamond. Like, holy shit. From 115 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, King. Ooh, okay. So there are honeys out here at this zone, like I thought there'd be. The only problem is there's not big honeys. Well, there's a 6. That's bigger than the last one. So now that we're at this zone, I'm a little disappointed. There's so many stags here, and none of them are an impeccably, you know, impressive size. The pickings here, it's not that the fact that they're slim, it's just, Jesus, they're pitiful. There's 2 level 4s, a bunch of 5s, and 1 6, and that's our 6 right there. Oh, I shot so low. I shot so low. Oh, I shot him low. Can I make up for it? Probably not. Oh, we got that drinking zone back. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's... Oh god. Oh god. I'm frothing at the mouth right now. It's very exciting to see something like that there after ruining that zone in the past. Very, very exciting. I can't wait to go up and get him. But first, we're gonna go after this guy. 143.53 for a 5. That is a perfectly centered perfectly centered lung shot. It struck one, entered the other, and he wasn't broadside, he was quartered to me. That's so sick. 143, though, is pretty pitiful for a 5, like I said. We've seen them cross over the 150 mark, but he wasn't as sorry as the last one that we got, so I will take it. He's a pretty boy. Man, I'm taken aback by that shot. That's perfect. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about him because we got a bigger deer on the other side of the river. 143.53 from 161 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Oh my god, I'm so excited. God, just look at him. Just look at him. He's huge. I can't believe that's a 7. He's looking for me. He knows I'm here. He knows. His boyfriend over there doesn't, but he does. Well, the 6 that we wounded is back. But it would be a really easy kill. And it would put pressure over there, not over here. But I really want that 7. Oh, perfect shot.
Till die. Till die. Till die.
Well, we got our goddamn old big boy, level 7. And we also got his herd mate. I kind of worry about the last deer. The one that we wounded prior. I don't know if the... Fucking yes, never mind. That's exactly what I was gonna question. Alright, goddamn old big boy here. Sheesh, his fucking antlers. 200.31, like 200 barely over for antlers that big? Are you serious? 200.31. I expected his score to be so much bigger. So much bigger. His maximum was like 213 or something. I would have guessed he would have made past 210 with antlers like that. The absolute gall of this fucking game sometimes. Anyway, 200.31 from 190 yards away. This is the shot that I took. I barely hit the scapula, so it had plenty of momentum to get into one lung and get stuck in the other. I will take that. That's still a double lung. And I still hit bone and went through. 200.31 from 190 yards away. I mean, with a shot placement like that, incredible. I'm having great luck so far, except for that one that we're going to pick up. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Let's go over here. We're going to pick this guy up and then I guess head over the hill. Right lung. Oh, okay. I see here. Okay. I tried to go for the heart shot, and I ended up just massively missing the heart and hitting the lung. I mean, one lung is perfectly fine because he still died. I would have preferred it been a heart shot or a double lung at least, but no shot in hell. That's the beauty of a frontal heart shot. You can take a frontal heart shot, and if you miss, there's still, like, so much room to hit a vital organ. You're more likely to hit a vital organ than you are to miss and just get it stuck in the flesh, the meat. 152.89. That's what I'm fucking talking about. For a 5, that is sickening. That is a great score for a 5. I don't even care that he's a crab claw. He's a 5 that scores almost 153 points. The last couple of red deer that have been level 5 that we've picked up have been, I mean, at least 13 points under that. So, I mean, I'm so willing to take that. 152.89 from 143 yards. Thank you for your sacrifice. Let's come up here and chase down poor Swiss cheese red deer up here. Alright, here's Swiss cheese. I'm pretty sure that we failed our... the check. Left femoris twice. Here I thought that I filled him full of holes, but no, turns out I just fucking shot his leg off. That's cool. That's hip. He was a level 6 that would have been 174, almost 175 points too. That's a high scoring 6. A very high scoring 6. That's disappointing. And he wasn't a crab claw either. There's actually variance on the antlers. This is the worst luck that we've had so far, and I hope this continues to be the worst luck. I don't want it to get worse. Anyway, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time mourning this guy. 174.93 from 215 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, King. Sorry. Alright, it is 8:30, so we still have some time. What I want to do is I want to come here, and we're going to make our way to our little blind or little stand, and we're gonna take a swift look around, see who all has come out to play. Maybe finally we can see somebody on the right side of that lake, like we used to see. So, here's to hoping. So, like the gay little slug that I am, I'm so tickled to announce that there are actually people over here on the right side of the river ready to fucking party. Let's fucking go. I have not checked out the other zones yet. These are the first 2 that caught my eye, if I'm being honest, because they're just so boldly out in the open, and I love that for them. Anyway, there are these 2 handsome gentlemen. Of course, there should be... Yes. There's a 4, there's a 6, there's another 6, there's another 4, there's another 4. There are usually more people over here, too. But I guess not today. There's a 5. Oh, there's a 3. The 3's back. I do want to take that 3. Man, there's a 3 and a 4. What time is it now? Maybe I should wait. It's 9 o'clock. No one else is fucking coming? No one else is here? I'm so mad. Yeah, that's right, bitch. That's right. Y'all heard me talking all that shit. Yeah, come out of the shadows, bitch. Quit hiding from me. You cannot run from fate. You cannot hide from destiny. And your destiny is to be mounted on my fucking wall.
Do you think that's necessary? Answer the question.
Ooh, shit! That right there is enough to make a grown man cry. That is nuts. So there's 2 7s now at this lake. I know exactly who I'm gonna go home with, too. Oh, that was too low. Okay, that might have been too high. I might have fucked him up, but it's... Oh, no! I didn't. Excellent. The guys that are over here should run. Yeah, they're gone. They're... Goodbye. Sorry. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, okay. This guy doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so I guess he's next. Oh, that was way too high, I think. That wasn't. Alright, so I think we should check our pressure. Look at that. This little spot here is perfect. It's perfect. It's magnificent. Are there any other... Oh, there's him. If I get him to stop, I'll hit him. Oh, I hit him. Yeah, I don't think it was enough to really put him down, which is fine. I'm just taking shots. All right, there's no one else to bully or harass, so let's go pick up what we've got. All right, this is the first one that we're going to pick up. 99.91. Oh my god. And it's so far forward, but I mean, I was dealing in mass and trying to kill off as many as I possibly could. So, I mean, I'll take it. This is, I think, as good of a lung shot as I would have gotten on this guy. But also, 99.91. That's so little. That's so... He was a fetus. I had no right to kill this guy. I feel like I just murdered a child. I can't believe I just Casey Anthony'd this bitch. But I mean, hey, double lung. I'll take it. Double lung on a small baby child. I will never forget this. 99.91 from 200, and round that up, I'm gonna say 240 yards. Thank you for your sacrifice. Now, let's see. There should be... Yeah, there's one over here. There's one just over there. The 7 from over there is dead. The 7 that was all over there, like, closer to me, is also dead. We've got a lot of bodies. 84! Man, I got lucky here. What was the shot like? He was quartered that far away from me? I didn't know that! And also could have been where I was, like, shooting everybody all at once. Which is fine. I don't mind. But I'm also going to take a picture of him because he's a fucking 3 very easy. 84.79 is even tinier than that 4. And I mean, it's a gradual decrease from 4 to 3. Yeah. But he's just that much more baby. You know what I mean? This is infants. These are children. These are babies. I live in America where school shootings are very common, very prevalent. But I didn't expect that I would be the next person shooting all of these children.
What did he say?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're canceled.
84.79 from 250 yards away with that kind of shot placement. That was just luck. That was blind luck. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Now let's come over here and let's pick up another one. I hope to God I hit him good. Okay, so the first shot was disappointing. I shot him in the leg. I'm just blowing bitches' legs off today. On the way down, yep, went right into the lung. I assume had it not hit that scapula, then it would have sank into the other lung. 185.84. So this guy's just above gold. Usually we want to see 7s above that standard because it's like the bare minimum, bar low, you know what I mean? But a score like this is not very surprising. See, he has these long-ass antlers and they're, you know, they're pretty and tangly, but they're so skinny. There's not really a lot of mass to them. So I believe that's what truly impacted the score. Not really so much his weight, just the way these antlers look. And I mean, a shot like this from 315 yards away, that was a lot farther away than what I expected him to be. I honestly thought he was anywhere between, like, 212 and 280, but I was very wrong. I'm not gonna fucking break my arm jerking myself off for this shot, but I hit him, and he died. I hit vital organ, and he died from 315 yards away. 185.84 from 315 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. There's another deer. I think I want him. Yeah, bitch. There's another red deer over there? What the fuck? When did you get here? This guy is guaranteed to be over 200 points. I gotta have him. But I have to play this very cool. And I have to make sure that he is positioned in a way that I'm not gonna fuck him up. Because he's too pretty to fuck up. He had a bigger score than the one that was over here. Oh, this is perfect. I just need him to stop. I just need him to stop. Slow down. Where did that second shot go? It's like it didn't hit him. It didn't register. Well, before we go pick up the deer that are over here, I'm going to run back over here and get this goddamn old big boy. All right. This was a surprise, certainly. Let's take a look. 202. Oh my god. His max was 246, I think. And he was still at the very ass end of his fucking score. And also, it looks like the second shot did register, but there was no animation for it, which is kind of dumb. The first one was almost a heart shot. It was just above and to the right of the heart. But from this angle, if I had shot any lower, I would have risked just getting it shot or stuck in the arm here. 202. It's above 200, so I'm pleasantly surprised. He was guaranteed to be above 200, point blank period. But I expected him to be a lot higher than this, which is disappointing. 202.83 from 170 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Now we're going to make our way across the lake here, and we're going to pick up these other stags. I'm really excited to see what the score of the other giant level 7 is going to be. Oh my god, those other two are back. I gotta give it a shot. I gotta give it a shot. Oh, he was the bigger one, but he'll die anyway. Now, how is the... Okay, no more. No more. No more dead red deer. No more dead red deer. I cannot afford to screw up these zones. Alright, red deer number 1 in this area. He was a 4 that scored almost 110 points. From 170 yards away, I barely tickled the top of the heart here. And, see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to frontal heart shots. I want you to take a good look, alright? So, if this had been any higher or any more to the right, I would have gotten it stuck between both lungs, stuck in the flesh, and he would have gotten away, and it would have been a waste. This has happened. I have seen it happen. I have done it personally, and it's devastating. It's embarrassing, if I'm being honest. So this was quite the lucky shot. Quite the lucky shot. I can't really say much because he's level 4, and his score is just absolutely abysmal, per usual, because he's a level 4. Look at how skinny his tines are. At least he has some variance. He's not necessarily just a crab claw, and he's got some tines, but that's probably his only good quality, his variance. 109.33 from 171 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Alright, here's the level 7 that we killed when we were on the other side of the lake. Just, my god, look at these ginormous antlers, dude. Oh my god. 201 with, hold on a second, with antlers this big. Look at this. They have little drop tines, kind of, on the side here. With antlers this big, this was just 201. That's really disappointing. Because, like, his max was also, like, super fucking high. Like, I think somewhere in the 230s. He could have been something, you know? He could have absolutely been something. And as for the shot placement, ooh, that's very far forward. But, to be fair, we were dealing 350 plus yards. I could have been a little farther back. I thought it was a little farther back than that, but it's okay. Because it still wasn't from 350 yards away, almost 360. It was enough power to penetrate the scapula and get stuck right there in the face of the right lung. He was far away. He was quartered to me this direction. There was not much that I could do. Either way, I mean, it's a valid shot. I will take it. 201.47 from 360 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. All right. I think this is red deer number 3 at this zone. Somewhere in there. Okay. So from... Oh my god. That was almost 365 yards away. He was quartered to me in this direction, and I still was able to shoot him right under the spine. I just wish there was enough power to push it back into, like, that back corner of the other lung. 161.52. Considering he's a level 6, he's only got the brow tine and then this next one behind it, he's just a crab claw variant. This is boring. This is stupid and boring. And this good of a shot to be wasted on a boring animal is so disappointing. 161.52 is absolutely not the highest we've ever seen a level 6 go. Again, we've seen them push past 180. I'd prefer to keep them in that 170 to 180s range. This guy just does not cut it. This guy does not make me proud. Or if you remember it, this does not spark joy. This second shot is just awful. It doesn't even give me an arrow as to where the bullet came from, but I assume it came from a similar direction. I feel like I've spent more than half my morning just blowing the legs off of deer shamelessly. Anywho, 161.52 from 365 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, Crabclaw. Now, are there anybody else in this area that need to be found? I don't think so, but we're gonna double check just in case. Alright, this should be the last for sure red deer at this lake, period. Now, I just want to talk about this for a second. I love when the smaller red deer look like this. Like their antlers look like something out of a Disney movie. I love that. I think it's adorable. That being said, though, like 5 medium and a score of 124.48 is like culture shock. From 300 yards, we hit right under the spine up at the very top of the lung, but it was still too far forward for my liking. That's my only complaint. Other than that, this was a very clean shot. You could tell this was calculated. You could tell I took my time. 124.48 is just gross, though. It's just gross. It's too small. This makes me feel like I'm literally, again, killing children. This is bad. This is bad. But he's still money in our pocket towards a better goal. 124.48 from 301 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Unfortunately, I cannot kill anything else at this lake, and I can't go to another lake or another zone at this time because I'm out of time for this session. Ooh, actually, I just watched these ducks fly in as I was leaving, but this guy could make it, and he's a piebald. I want him. This will be the last animal we kill at this lake, actually. I keep trying to cut off the recording session and leave, but animals that interest me keep flying in. So before I see anything else that suddenly piques my interest and I blow up a zone, it's Memorial Day as I'm recording this, so I'm going to be spending some time with my family today, but I should be back later this evening to resume recording. But these 2 ducks, for sure, 110% will be the last animals that I take in this session, especially off this lake. Because I'll fuck something up here if I don't stop. Anyway, this piebald male could have been diamond or could be diamond. Let's take a look. 18.39, that's pretty abysmal considering your maximum score was 21, but go off, I suppose. There's not even really much to say about him, except that he's so pretty. I love how common the piebald variants are for these ducks, because the piebald ducks are so pretty. 18.39 from 60 yards away, I'm going to say, thanks for your sacrifice, even though, I mean, you're a charlatan, a snake oil salesman. And here's another piebald duck. This one's a female. She was a silver, 11.83. Considering she was a 1 and a female, not very worried about her. Not worried about her score or anything. I shot her in the spine, the lumbar vertebrae, from 100 yards away, just about. Not even 100 yards, 92 more like. Her only appeal to me was that she was piebald, just like the last one, really. So we'll just taxidermize her, and we'll take her home with us, and we'll put these 2 ducks together. 11.83 from 92 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, Queen. Now, this should be the last. I'm not doing anything else. I'm backing up. I have an outing today. I must leave, but I will be back. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, you can hit the link to the right of me here to subscribe, or you can follow me at all the links below and in the description for more content. You can also click the links to the left of me here to watch more Call of the Wild content or to be sent to a random video. So with that, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.